And when I feel connected to my friends, I feel a safety there. I feel really connected if people can make me laugh and they laugh at my jokes. If I'm having fun and laughter with my friends, I completely relax, and then suddenly I'm opening up about something going on in my heart. So connection is a really important thing. So as you're getting to know who you are, find out how you connect to different people. Find out how you feel safe with people in community, and find out what makes you tick as a person, because it's really important. Because especially if you're going through suffering or hardship, it's so important to gather people around you. It's so easy to isolate and to feel shame if you're going through something. But we all have been through something. And the Father never wants us to isolate. He never wants us to be distant from Him or distant from one another. He loves it when we pull people in and we're vulnerable with people. But on a practical note, you're not going to do that with people you don't feel safe with, which is where the connection comes in. That's why I'm talking about connection as well, because it's important that you're doing this with people that you feel known by and you feel seen by. So it's important to find connection with those that you love. And I was talking to the leaders about vulnerability yesterday and the importance of being vulnerable with one another, because if you're not opening up your heart to those around you, it's quite likely that you're not opening up your heart fully to God either. So if you're actually building walls around your heart because you feel shame, it could be that you're also doing that with the Father. And He loves to be involved in our lives. Like, He doesn't want to be blocked out. He doesn't want to climb over a wall to get into your heart every time. He can do that. He'll kick those walls down, but He's also not an aggressive God. He's not going to fight His way in if you're saying no. Like, He's a loving Father, and He just wants you. When you open your heart to Him, He will come in and in and in. And I'm always so moved by that. I'm always so moved in worship in particular, because I just find it's a time where I feel so open to the Father, and He never ceases just to come in. And I've always said to the Father, I always want to be moved by who You are. Like, I always want to be moved by Your face, by Your name. When I sing about You, when I talk about You, when I preach about You, I always want to be moved by who You are as Father. I never want it just to be a book. I never want it just to be a name. I want it to be a constant encounter, because I need Him. You know, church, we need the Father. We need intimacy with the Father. And it's so important that our hearts are engaged. But it's so easy for these hearts to go hard. You know, we need each other. It's such a precious thing, the heart, and I've had to really learn, especially as a man. In England, it's not normal for men to have well, it is normal for men to have emotions, but it's not culturally normal for men to feel emotion and to show emotion. So actually growing up, for me, I was like, oh, well, I am feeling emotion, and I am a man, so is this okay? And it is okay. Like, the Father created emotions for men and women, for all humans. Like, it is so important that we engage with the Father's heart. There's emotion attached to that. So it's so important we engage with what's going on in our hearts. We can't ignore it. Otherwise we become so hard, we become bitter, we become resentful. And there's so many things, like it says, guard your heart for a reason. Like, your heart, it directs the course of your life. So you don't want to be going a different course to where the Father wants you to go. You want to be like, no, I'm going to protect this heart. I'm going to guard it, not with a big wall. Almost keeping it open, really, guarding it so that love can come in. Not guarding it from love, but guarding it for love to come in. It's so important we're always postured to receive love from the Father, but also those around us. Because people are amazing. I love people so much. That's why I love coming over here. There's so many of your faces I just I absolutely love, and I love getting to know you all. People are incredible beings, and we all carry a different aspect to who God is. As it says in the one body, many parts, we all carry a different aspect to the Father's heart. So it's so important we actually engage with who each other are. And finding people that you connect with, and that you connect to their spirit, and you connect to who they are as a person, is so important, because you need to find those people when you're going through a tough time. My granddad in England is 92. He's doing well. And he was a Baptist minister for years, and he actually used to come to Africa quite regularly to support missionaries, because he was a Baptist minister himself. So he would often come out here and support pastors and missionaries, which I love, because I'm actually carrying on his legacy, because he's quite ill now. But there was a time where he, in the past, I think 2 months, got really, really ill, and we actually thought we were going to lose him. We thought he was going to die.